It's the third week of Advent. This week we'll be talking about joy. I think probably as a child, the easiest theme for me to understand from Advent was joy. Sure, there was a lot of hope, a lot of hope as a kid, hope that I would receive all the gifts on my Christmas list. But that's not really the kind of hope we talk about during joy. And as far as peace goes, I didn't really generate a lot of that as a child. But Christmas time and joy go hand in hand together. And when I learned about Advent later in life, it just made perfect sense. Of course, my understanding of joy has deepened a lot as I have grown older. But there's something about the core of that feeling that I feel like I've known all my life. Joy is, after all, one of those things that you experience in life well before you understand what it is or where it came from. It's much more than happiness or contentment or even a sense of fulfillment. Joy transcends all of those feelings, even as it sinks into the bones of our being. Joy is the sense and taste of God's infinite love as the weight of God's glory rests upon us. This is what John meant when he said that the Word became flesh and made his dwelling among us. We have seen his glory, the glory of the one and only Son, who came from the Father, full of grace and truth. For this reason, it's important for us to remember that just like with hope and with peace, joy was in short supply in the lives of those in Jesus' time. After all, it's a difficult thing to feel joy when you feel as though the glory of God has departed you under the weight of oppression and darkness, fear and shame. And yet, once again, this is where we encounter those first characters of Advent, those people who lived in Jesus' time. They were in desperate need of somebody to rip away the veil and unleash the joy of God into their lives that can only come from the glory of God. And it's here that the Word of God was made flesh, born as Jesus Christ, as Emmanuel, shining a light that no veil could ever block. Today we live in the same world that Mary and Joseph did, Elizabeth and Zechariah did, and the shepherds in the field. We live in a world of veiled glory and faded joy. And yet we also live in the same world where Emmanuel was born, where God sent his one and only Son to us, the birth of glory himself, Jesus Christ. This week, as we reflect on joy during the season of Advent, keep this question in mind. Where do we need to see God transform our situations from this faded glory to the overwhelming joy that comes with Jesus Christ?